All right, guys, check it out. It's Trevor James. I am deep in the Karakoram region of Xinjiang province in China, near the Pakistan border, and just looking over the Karakul Lake. It is beautiful, and that mountain in front of us is 7,500 meters. Today, we're gonna do a questions and answers video, all of your top questions answered over the last month. So let's start. Jay May says, the video girl is your girlfriend? And the answer to that is yes, we are we are together. We've been together 2 years now, and we met in Turkey. So yes, she is my partner and girlfriend, and we get along great and we work really well together. Before this video progresses, I really just want to give a big thank you to Ting Ting, who is also my fiance now. You've really helped this channel grow so much, and I'm so lucky to be with you, to have found someone with the exact same passion for travel and food as me, and who I would do anything for. None of this would have been possible without you. Do you ever buy food for your girlfriend? And maybe Ting can answer that one.
No.
No!
Yes.
How does it usually work?
It really depends. Sometimes if I'm hungry, so I eat first. If I'm not hungry, so I will eat after filming.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. And it's actually different every time. Sometimes Ting eats first, sometimes I eat first, sometimes she's not even hungry. It's different, but Ting is always well fed. And that is a question we always get. Does the camera girl ever eat? How do you not get fat when you eat so much? And the answer to that is, I don't always eat a lot. I just eat a lot. Well, actually I do eat a lot. I do. I had 2 bowls of noodles today for lunch and two plates of rice for dinner in this yurt. But I guess we walk around a lot. Sometimes I get a little chubby and then I ride my bike some more. So I'm not in the best shape in the world. I'm quite average. Do you really like to eat organs? Aren't they too chewy? What is the flavor disgusting? And the answer to that is, I do enjoy organs if they're cooked properly. I've had some intestines that haven't been cleaned and they taste like shit, and I can't handle that. But most of the time, like organ soup or stew like yang za sui, niu za sui here in China is delicious. And some of the organs that we've had in Xinjiang have been off the hook. Jack Freelancer says, how are your diarrhea levels? And the answer to that is 99% of the time, I don't get sick. I get sick sometimes when I go a little too adventurous, but most of the time my stomach can handle it, especially after living here in Asia for 3 years. I think I've gotten used to the food here, and I love the street food. Street food really is the best. It's where all the heart is, the soul is, and there's a real street flavor that you cannot get in fine dining restaurants. How did you learn Chinese? And this is another top question that we get all the time. When I was in Canada, in Vancouver at UBC, I studied for 1 year. And I took 2 terms of courses, and I actually nearly failed. It was really hard, and yeah, I think I got like 57% in the second term, and I nearly gave up. So I decided, actually I burned out, and I didn't practice or speak any Chinese for 1 year. But then after that, in my faculty, there was lots of Chinese students, and I just started practicing with them. And it was actually lots of fun, and I started to enjoy it. And then I came to China and I practiced on the streets, and it really turned into like a hobby for me to learn the language. And I think that's the best way to learn a language, is to just play with it and learn with local people and try and have fun. Don't make it memorization, don't make it stressful, just hit the street and chat. And that is the best way to learn Chinese or any language. And now I've been speaking about, I think 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. How do you afford to travel? How do you afford all of this? And this is a question we get a lot. Actually, when I first started, I barely couldn't afford it. I moved to China as a student, and I came on the Chinese government scholarship. So I was getting about 1,700 renminbi per month to study and live. So that's about $300 a month. And that was really not enough to travel. So I made videos in Chengdu, where I was based, and started to grow my YouTube channel really slowly. And at that point, I think we were making about or I was making about $5 a month from YouTube, and that wasn't enough to travel. So I actually had a period where I went completely broke and I had like no money, and I was in China, in Chengdu, and I actually had, it was kind of a low point. I asked one of my good buddies for 300 renminbi, which is like $50, and I paid it back a couple weeks later, because after I decided to make some money by teaching English. And teaching English is a great way to make money here in China, and that is how I got from not being able to travel to being able to travel, is by teaching English to students, and that really paid for all of my first trips to Turkey, across China, to Malaysia, all over. And then slowly, as our channel started to grow, and after I met Ting Ting came on full-time to help me shoot videos after the summer of 2015, and then the YouTube channel started to grow, and it became possible to take trips outside of Chengdu using the money from YouTube, because advertisements are played before each video, and that is how we finance all of our traveling right now. And it is so lucky, and every day, not a day goes by when I don't feel grateful for this opportunity that we have to create videos for you and to share our food experiences with you, our audience. And that is how we are affording travel right now. We are so lucky, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. If you're trying to get into making videos or becoming a travel blogger, travel vlogger, I really suggest just starting wherever you are and just try to get a small enough base to be able to support yourself to make some trips out, even if it's $30 a month, $20 a month. That'll pay for one meal. And when I first started, that was enough to allow me to create more videos. Paying for one nice meal at a restaurant was enough to get enough content to grow it. So if you're wanting to get into this food and travel blogging or just YouTube, my advice to you is to just keep going, keep producing, keep shooting, and smile, and keep a positive energy, because positive energy is really what keeps things going and keeps you working hard and happy. Wow. This is beautiful. Another question is actually a comment. It says, you should come to X country like Pakistan, Malaysia, Singapore, and everywhere else, and that is in the plans. We want to go everywhere, and that is what we're planning for in the next few years. We are going to be shooting a lot less China and a lot more other countries. Since we are based in China right now, the majority of the content will be from here, but we are going to be traveling pretty much full-time over the next few years. So stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot of great content. So that was just a quick little update video to answer some of your top questions. If you're interested in getting into this, I hope that I kind of gave you some insight. And if you have any other questions you want answered, we will answer them in the next questions and answer video. Thanks so much, guys. And we are just enjoying the deep Silk Road journey. Thank you so much for watching these food and travel videos, guys. If you have any other questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll do my best to get back to them in the next questions and answers video. Make sure to leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, guys.